you've got your handy dandy sketchbook and you are ready to go meowy face. Alright, I'm excited. Okay, so hello everybody, this is Kafai, and I'm going to do a live stream tutorial thing of how to draw expressions, how I draw expressions. And we're all sick here. I'm in the sick ward. And, sexy, apparently. I've got 2 friends that are participating with me to ask questions. She's recovering from the flu also! Yay, sick people! So if you hear coughing in the background, that's more sick people that are dying. Kevin is dying. Oh my god, Crowley is in that episode! Everybody likes my expressions, so yeah. So now I'm gonna tell you how to draw those their expressions. Okay, let's stop talking and start drawing. Amanda had already asked me how I draw expressions and how to make different expressions, and she said that she only knows how to draw happy, sad, angry, and neutral. So I'm gonna draw those out right now, the way she described it. So happy is she said the eyes were, well, hang on. She said the eyes were a little bit bigger on the happy expression, so I'm gonna try to explain that. So let's say you're drawing, and that is kind of neutral. Okay, everything is flat. That makes sense. Let's do happy. Yeah, everything's curved. Okay, let's do sad. These are really bad right now, okay. Everything's curved the opposite way. And angry. Boop, bop, boop. Boop, bop, boop. Everything is really jagged and pointed. That is a very basic way to know how to do expressions, but that is also a very limited way to do expression. If those are the only ways you know how to describe your character's emotions, my character is happy. He got a puppy, and he is happy. His puppy died, and he is sad. He learned that his puppy was murdered, and he is angry. He has gotten over the death of his puppy, and he is neutral. If those are the only things you can say about your character, then you have a very limited character. So, with drawing and with writing, you need to know how to have those in-between feelings and expressions that make your character really real. And also, sexy, which I will talk about. Make it gay! Okay, that's gonna be a running joke, because this is my Kill Me Shining gun. Hang on, I gotta explain something real quick. This is my Kill Me Shining gun. Everything I shoot becomes gay. So, you'll understand that later. Let's say you wanted to go a step further from happy and do ecstatic. So really happy is the simple way to say that. So Kevin's watching Dollhouse. They're really excited about that sex they're having. She is so excited. Oh, ooh, he's hot. Ooh, they're in a tent. This is like Kill Me Shining. Awesome. Anyway.
But it's not gay.
But it's not gay! Hang on, let me make it gay for you. Okay, anyway. I always draw the little cross in the face. I used to hate doing this, but you can't avoid it forever. It's really useful. You know, this little thing where you understand the direction of where the character's facing. I kind of, okay, if you hate this, do it to the point where you don't have to do it anymore. Really, what expressions, how they differ is how much you manipulate the muscles of the face and the size of the eyes, and that's physically, in the real physical world, that's pretty much all that really happens. It's all muscles, and the size of your eyes doesn't really change. When I say eyes, I mean pupils. In Full Metal Alchemist, they make the pupils really, really small when they get super freaked out. But really, in real life, you're just manipulating the muscles of the face. But with anime, we don't have that many muscles to work with because the face is really flat. So with an ecstatic face, you raise the eyebrows up higher, and, you know, you maybe curve the mouth a little bit, show some teeth and a little bit of tongue and everything, and we're really excited, maybe even a little bit of cheek in there, and just be like, yeah, I'm going to the zoo today! Alright! Hachi's happy about that. I'm gonna go to the flea zoo. Let's go, kid. He's got big ears. When we have these 4 basic expressions, and really neutral is not really an expression, it's more like a state. I never really use neutral expressions unless there's like a character that calls for it, because I feel like it's kind of just like bad. I don't like the word neutral. I like bored or listless or something that actually is more cognitive than neutral. No one ever is really neutral. They're really just, you know, kind of sitting there like, I'm bored, or like, or I'm tired, or, you know, nothing is that neutral, and no one ever stares straight ahead either. So that's just, I mean, I avoid that at all costs, especially when doing a character sheet, because there are 2 routes with how you do character sheets. There's the route of personal development, and there's the route of getting a job. If you want to get a job, you want to make really expressive, really interesting character sheets. You want them to be in a good pose, as opposed to just sitting straight forward, staring straight forward with their arms at their sides. You want it to be really exciting and dynamic. I learned that. So if you want to get a job, that's a good reason to do that. If you want just personal development, which is why I do it, you should explore your characters way more than them ever having a neutral expression. So that's my little spiel on why to avoid that. If you just you give him a little bit of an eyelid, now he's kind of bored. Totally different. And nobody's mouth ever does that. Ever. 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 Whose mouth does that? No one's. Except for Sims. Really, you know, that's more exciting for a non-exciting expression than what was there before. So really, never have really flat lines. Also, now, eyebrows can be flat just for a comical reason, but I try to just make them a little bit more interesting than that. So that's a much better, quote, neutral expression than what we had before.